Want to see how I achieve this luscious, beautiful, wet and wavy hairstyle? Well, stick around. I'm going to show y'all. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video on my channel. It's your girl Carol the Diva. Today I'm gonna be doing boho braids using some crochet hair from Lockbraids. The good thing about these here, when you get them with your little starter pack, which is what I'm showing you guys right here. It has a comb in it, it has a crochet needle and some clip. This is 2 packs I'm showing you right now, but each of them has 2 bundles in them, and I will send 4 for this hairstyle. I'll let you know, guys, how much I use. And this is the gel I'm gonna be using. You already know, before I start parting the back of my hair, I have to add some onto the back of it, so you know I get my nice clean straight part in, and you know that's what I'm doing here. And I'll also let you guys know how many braids I did and all that good stuff. Recently, when I'm doing the boho hairstyle, this is the size I like to go for because I find that it works better with the crochet hair that I'm gonna be adding in. I'm also adding some of the gel to the hair end, and I use my edge brush to brush it in, and that gives it a sleeker look. If you don't want that, you don't have to, you know, do that. Of course, you just, you know, go ahead and braid your hair. So now I'm just braiding my own hair before I start adding the pieces of hair in, and I'm gonna be adding hair on the ends of these braids for this video. Unlike some that I've done before, or one that I've done before, I did not like the way I added the hair, so I'm definitely gonna be adding some of the hair, the human hair that I'm using today, on the ends. Here is where I'm adding my very first piece of human hair, and like I said before, I'm adding 1 piece on the end. For each braids, I'm gonna be adding 4 pieces of the human hair / crochet hair. And to keep it in, you want to make sure you start adding it in with at least 1 inch of your hair left out. This way it will stay in and, you know, not fall out, because I've seen that happen before. Actually happened to me before. So yeah, make sure you give it enough length at the end to braid your hair onto the human hair. And I'm just gonna braid all 3 in the back first, and then I'll add the pieces of hair. I could do this for the entire head, but I rather to do it like this just because I feel like I don't want to be going back through it and miss any of them. So I think I just rather do it like this. Actually, I've seen somebody do it where they free part their hair, which is something you could also do, but I like to part it nice and neat. For some reason, it's just in me, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, just do it however it works for you, because at the end of the day, it's your hair, you know, you're the one that's gonna be rocking it, expressing it, and all of that stuff. Yeah, but anyway, we're finishing up the last one in the back with the braid, and now I'm gonna go ahead and start adding the crochet hair onto my braids. And as you can see, I hook my hair with the crochet needle and then pull the hair over the crochet needle. That's how I get it into these tiny ones, because pushing it through is not gonna work with the tiny ones. And it was that easy, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys another one of me doing it. It's really not that hard once you get the hang of it. So there we go again, hooking my hair with the needle and pushing it through, and then I'm gonna hook the human hair on it / crochet braid, and then just pull it right through, or loop it and pull it right through. And for the very last one, I always put it in the root of the hair. For some reason, I just like one coming out of the root. And do you guys see how beautiful and how full this one look? Yeah, that's the look I'm going for. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the remaining 2 and finish off this row. So here I'm parting the second row, guys, and I just want to show y'all how I part my rows out so I get all the braids on the same size. So As you can see, when I part them, I just part every single box out before I start braiding them, and I pin up one and keep one down and pin the other one up. That's like the best way I could explain that part. So the ones I have out loosely are the ones that I'm gonna be braiding first, and then I'm gonna move on to the ones that I pin up. And for this row I have 5 braids, and the one before it we have 3, as you can see. So far we have 8 braids. We're up to the 3rd row now, and as for this row and the row above it, which is gonna be the 4th row, I'm gonna be doing 6 braids. That's gonna make it 20 braids so far if I'm doing my math correctly. For the 5th row I have 4 braids. In the last row, which would be the 6th row, I did 3 braids. So that's gonna make it 27 braids in total for the back. Okay guys, so we're up to the front, and I'm just gonna tell you guys how much braids I have in each rows, how much rows I have. So the first 3 rows going up, I had 2 braids, and then I had 2 more rows after that. Those had 3 braids. That makes it a total of 12, if my math is correct again. And if it's 12 on one side, then the other side has 12, because whatever I do to one side, I do it to the other side. So with that said, I have 24 braids in the front, 27 in the back. That makes it a total of 51 braids overall. So I was this far into my braiding when I realized that I'm gonna be low on hair. So y'all, I had to use some old hair I have to finish it off. This is how much hair I had left, and I had 3 to do. Anyway, you guys, this is the finished look. It turned out so good, and I love it so much. Like, look at the back, y'all. Look at how beautiful that looks. I absolutely love it. And what I love about it also, even though it's so much hair, it doesn't feel heavy. It's not like hard to put into a bun or, you know, put in one or so on. It just looks big, but it's really not you know, crazy big. It's not heavy or anything like that, because the hair is water waves. So that's what I love about it so much. Like, this is perfect for like summer and stuff like that. If you're gonna go in the water and all of that, you're gonna come out with your hair looking even better than you went in the water. And a big shout out to Lockbraids, because I let them know that, you know, I finished my hair, but I didn't have enough hair, and you know what they did? They sent me another pack. But I wasn't gonna wait on it and continue to do my hair, of course, because by that time I'm ready to take my hair out or whatever. So I'm gonna definitely do my hair again over the summer, and I'm gonna do it the same size as this and use up all that hair. Another question a lot of people keep asking me when I post these hair videos is, does the company ship the hair fast? Yes, they do. They ship the hair so fast you wouldn't believe it. But anyway, yeah, this is from Lockbraids. Definitely go on their website and check them out if you want this hair that I'm wearing. And you know what, I recommend it so much, especially for the summer. But they have so many other different hair just in case you want something different. So I don't remember exactly how long it took me to do my hair, because while I was doing my hair, I got a call and I had to get up and leave my hair. I only had one side in the front left to do, and I had to get up and leave my hair for 7 hours. When I got back, I finished the front, but overall I did the hair and the makeup in the same day. So that just tells you right there that it did not take me that long, because there's no way I would have leave for 7 hours, come back, and you know, finish my hair and the makeup all in one day. But yeah, I feel like it's a very nice style to try, and if you're a beginner, this should definitely help. Anyway, you guys, if you have any questions, comments, or concern, or if I forgot to mention anything, please go ahead and leave me a comment down below. I will get back to it as soon as possible. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and thank you again guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.